Thank you, Tuan Speaker. With the leave of the Tuan Speaker, I would like to greet Yang Amat Berhormat, who is present this evening. Good evening to Yang Amat Berhormat. Yang Amat Berhormat, I very regret to note that all the ministers are absent in this sitting, and only 3 assistant ministers are present in this sitting. Therefore, Yang Berhormat, I would like to appeal to Yang Amat Berhormat so that the attendance of the ministers and honourable as the minister be improved in the future sitting. Thank you, Tuan Speaker. I hope that Yang Berhormat will take note of that. When I perused the command papers and then the supply bill, and also noted the statement made by my colleagues, Honourable Member for Kota Sentosa, about the budget, the state budget 2016, on the principle of accounting, that of the David Copperfield principle of accounting. Those Speaker, I must fully agree that if I may, Don Speaker, I invite the intention, Don Speaker, to look at the page number 1 of the command paper 13 and page 7 about the estimate surplus 2016, the summary, where on page 1 it says total expenditures stand at 8040 million, whereas on the page number 7 of command paper 13, it says that total expenditures 5372 million. It is very obvious contradictions. This is untrue as far as the estimate of the revenue and expenditures for the year 2016 is concerned. This morning, Honourable Member for Nangka joined the Honourable Member for Bawang to comment on the statement made by Honourable Member for Kota Sentosa, where he says the figure presented therein are true. The way I look at it, only these 2 figures, it does not reconcile. Which one is correct? The contention put forward by the member for Kota Sentosa is that, please look at the page 1 of the command paper. It says that their revenue stood at 5547 million, whereas the total expenditures stood at 5967 million. Don Speaker, it is not much common sense to think of the result by simple mathematics, by simple arithmetic. Therefore, I would like to put forward a question to the Honourable Mr. Bawasan and Honourable Member for Nangka. Please take out your calculator and do the calculations. 5547 million minus 5967 million. What's the result? My calculator shows that it's a negative 2493 million. Is it truly the deficit? I wonder why. I wonder why Honourable Member for Nangka and the second Finance Minister, he says that it is true, whereas the paper presented by him in the command paper, page 7 of page command paper 13, says that the total state expenditure is 5373 million. Where is the difference? In this juncture, I would like the Finance Minister too, and Honourable Member for Nangka, to give me the figures, the correct figures, whether it's surplus or deficit. If you look at the total revenue, Lord Speaker, the sales tax from the lottery is one of the major revenue for the state, and also for the projection of revenue in next year. It generates about 120 million in 2016, projected by the state. Don't Speaker, in order to generate 120 million, it needs the investors, so to speak. The investor have to put in money, about 1.2 million. This is a big chunk of money. For a billion, 1.2 billion. This is a big chunk of money, and this money is not healthy.
Yeah, not healthy. Yeah.
It's not healthy, whether it's halal or haram. It is up to Yap Hoi Liong to determine. Therefore, I would like to appeal to the state government. In order to not to burden further our investor, our rakyat, on the lottery, I would like to call on the state government to revoke the permit for the special draw, for the benefits of the rakyat and the community. And when we look at another aspect of the revenue, touch on the crude palm oil, the sales tax also is projected at 300 million. It is the same figure as of the previous years. Don't Speaker, it is admitted by the Minister of Land Development that the areas for the oil palm in the state increased by 7.5%, from 1.1 million hectares in 2013 to 1.2 million hectares in 2014. I'm sure the acreage for the palm oil plantations increased as well in 2015. I don't know why the projections in the budget still remain as 300 million. Maybe you can blame the ringgit. Maybe you can blame the prices. All reasons given require solutions remedy. We rely heavily on the income generated from the crude palm oil. State government should take proactive steps and measures to ensure to increase the revenue from this sector. And they wonder why this amount remains the same. What's the basis for the projections to remain as 300 million? Is this not due to the misreporting or mismanagement or any corrupt practice exists in the industry? I hope that Yap Hoi Liong will explain thoroughly to the rakyat. When we look at the non-tax revenue, touching on the compensation in lieu of the oil and gas rights, as stated in the Command Paper 13, state government also received 2,249 million in this area in 2015. Don't Speaker, it is only 5%. It is a tokenism from the government, federal government, under the Tripartite Petroleum Development Agreement 1974. But in our budget, the forecast, the projections for this compensations in lieu of oil and gas rights, only at 1,577 million, which is below than what we have achieved in 2015. What's the effect of this House pass a motion for the state government to pursue 20% increase in royalty in oil and gas? I still can recall the remark made by Yap Hoi Liong said that. But Najib told me that to wait because of the current drop in oil prices in the world market. I hope that Yap Hoi Liong, Chief Ministers, tell the Najib that we want the 20% to be given to the Sarawak, to the Sarawakian immediately. We cannot wait. We want it now.
Now. It's now or never.
In this promises, I fully consist with the statement made by the Honorable Member for the Kota Sentosa that a timeline must be set.
It's now or never. It's now or never.
Timeline should be set for the state government to achieve, to materialize this motion. Within 3 months from now. It's fair in the circumstances. Don't speak. Otherwise, maybe Barisan National Sarawak is afraid of the Prime Minister Najib.
Yeah. Takut.
Because we can recall that Ahmad Bromas rendered 1% support to Prime Minister Najib in light of the one MDB scandal. I appeal to Ahmad Bromas chief ministers to withdraw the support for the Najib. To withdraw the support for Najib if our Prime Minister refused to honor, refused to listen, to follow our motions passed by this August. Lord Speaker, the next one, I will touch on the unnecessary expenditures.
Order, go on, Dudong.
You don't shout. Let me continue. Listen.
Go on, remember for Dudong.
Now I would like to touch on the expenditures. When we look at the Lord Speaker Command Paper 12, we noted that the expenditures has increased under the head P11 for the office, TYT office. The expenditures increased by 50% for TYT office, increased by 4,323 million. It is 50%. 50% increase if compared with 2015.
4,000 million.
No, 4 million, so 4.3 million, sorry. 4.3 million, I'm sorry. And I correct that. And the reason given in the command paper is that he said there is more provisions required under the supplies and services. What are the supply and services needed by TYT office? There were 50% increase in expenditure. Another head, B14, Chief Minister's Department. We can see that there is an increase about 49 million. This is a huge increase if compared in 2015. The reasons given was that it's very brief. He said, the more provisions under the emoluments, supplies and services, asset, grants and fixed payment. Lord Speaker, this big chunk of money can we save for the betterment of the rakyat? If we can see from the budget as well, we know that the capital grant for the SMC, Cebu Municipal Council, only 4.8 million. SRTC, 2.8 million. Total up is 7.2. It represents only increase by 6% for SRTC. This is not enough. If you look at the increases in the Chief Minister Department, it can finance 10 times of the capital grant for the SMC, which is unfair. On behalf of the Cebu people, on behalf of the Sarawakian, we call for the considerations of fair distributions of resources. So indeed, Lord Speaker, I would like full account. I would like the full account for these increases in expenditures to be explained in this August House.
Yeah.
Lord Speaker, I will highlight one word. One word, he says. The magic word is grants.
Huh?
The grants, as stated in the reasons given in the command paper. The rest can be determinable. The grants, what are the grants to be given? Likewise, The grants would also appear for the expenditure for the other ministry, as shown in the common paper. I'm sure this August House, we all honorable members here are accountable to the rakyat. Therefore, I hope that explanations be given. We're still, another hand, B15 to B34 in respect of the administration for the divisions. We also can see that the marginalizations for Cebu divisions. We can see that allocations net increase for many divisions by 470,000 plus. Limbang divisions 411,000 plus. Sriaman increased 396,000. Kapit as well increased by 200,000. Bintulu division increased by 338,000. Sarike increased by 153,000. Kuching is the best one, a marginal decrease. Samarahan decreased by 245,000. Cebu division is champion. Champion in the decrease in the administration expenditures. 336.
You have to conclude.
No lah, no more talk already. No one talk already. Continue. One more topic.
So what's the rationale? What's the reason why the reductions, the big reductions in Cebu, whereas the other divisions increases? It's unfair.
Yeah.
Is this some invisible hand behind this reduction? I believe that. I believe that the increases for the rest divisions can be saved for the good governance for the state as well.
Okay. Okay, your time is up.
Lastly.
Remember, your time is up.
Lastly,
You have been given 2 minutes
I conclude.
extra.
I conclude now. I conclude.
Conclusion boleh.
1 minute.
Lord Speaker, I would like to put the record straight about the conditions that the usage of Bahasa English in this day one in the Parliament by the honourable member Nangka.
快点讲啊，快点
Lord Speaker,
Order, please.
讲啊。
Order, please.
our MP Pada Kuching was actually speaking English in Parliament on 17 November 2015. On the following day, Yang Amat Berhormat Chief Minister only announced that English is the official language for Sarawak.
Now in DAP.
Lord Speaker, DAP set the tone for the changes.
Yeah.
DAP set the tone for changes. Yang Berhormat Chief Minister only follow suit. Not only in Bahasa English,
Alright.
but also the reduction in electricity tariff,
Okay, your
reconditions of UAC.
There's a
DAP
mistake.
set the tone. Yang Berhormat Chief Minister Barisan National Sarawak only follow suit. With that, I conclude.
Batangay.
Thank you, Dato' Speaker.
Lucia,
Masih Dato' Speaker.